So I started Connect Now in 2011, kind of on a result of someone reaching out to me on LinkedIn, asking me if I could help them with their social media. And I've just left my previous employer where I had run the social media for that organization for 2 years. And in that time, we've doubled their total audience and increased their channels of communication to their audience and improved their overall web presence quite dramatically. And so on Twitter and on some of the other, on YouTube, some of the other channels that were available at the time. And so I felt pretty confident, well versed in it, and so I was like, yeah, I can help with social media, and got that a couple of, okay, so this is something that people actually value, and I decided to start my business about it. So I've been doing this for quite a while. And over the time, I found that actually there's a lot more for my services because it's new still. Came out roughly and community until about 2011. Wanted help because it's pretty overwhelming at times. But more to the point is that they were starting to see the value of social media. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and what it takes to be successful on social media, and not only how you guys can do social media yourselves and be successful at it, but if you feel your time is better spent elsewhere, or if you need help in acquiring the right skills or knowledge, how I can help fill those gaps. So. Introductions are up. All right. The social media is such because it's your way of communicating with your loyal audience. Okay, so a big following. Social media is like, oh, I gotta get the likes, big thing, right? They paid for that, right? I had clients that says, oh yeah, I spent like $300 or $400 so that I could get 6,000 likes and make myself look legit. And I'm like, yeah, but where do those likes come from? I don't know. And when I showed him where all those likes came from, like Bangladesh and Nicaragua and places that he doesn't serve, oh, well, they make me look legit. I'm like, legit, because here's the thing. All of the information that you would otherwise get from Facebook about your audience is now obsolete. Because you think you're reaching only a fraction of your audience, well, now you don't even know which fraction you're reaching. But if your entire audience was legitimately your audience, the people that you wanted to communicate with, instead of from out of town, then you would at least know that you reached the right percent of the wrong percent of your audience. And so it doesn't matter if you have 300 or 3,000 likes, if no one sees your posts, that's a problem, right? And so what I do is I help people learn how to improve. So that's part of it, but more to the point is that we're always working on building a loyal following as opposed to just a following, right? So Facebook is not your friend, and they don't have to make easy, okay? In fact, their goal is to make you pay. After all, they're a for-profit organization. They gotta pay the bills and make their stock owners happy, right? So the idea isn't for them to give you a free marketing tool. The idea is for them to give you a marketing tool that you will use to reach your audience. Now, there's ways that you can still use social media, Facebook in particular, that will help you reach that audience without having to pay, but to build a budget to be effective. Okay? So being human and being yourself will generate loyalty. So I like to call it the Cheers philosophy of social media. How many of you are familiar with Cheers? Okay, Cheers. Definitely a millennial.
You can make it night.
All right, so Cheers, you got Sam Malone and Diane and Norm and all of the guys at Cheers, right? Well, the idea is that you want to create an environment with social media that's identical to Cheers. Okay? That's the idea behind social media, is that when someone sees a post that you've created on your page, they're going to recognize the names that are commenting on it or liking it, okay? The idea is that your customers will be friends. They will become part of a community, okay? That is to make sure that you are yourself, okay? Sam Malone is not a bartender. Sam Malone is a friend. He's everybody's friend. When they walk in, he serves them drinks, but that's not who he is. He's a friend first, right? What we're trying to accomplish with social media is create an authentic feeling of connection. Sending and bombarding people with advertisements and telling them how this is social media, that's advertising. This is for that. Radio, for example. Yeah. So loyalty comes not from advertising, but from being yourself and being human first. Okay. So what do I? All of it. Google Chris, Lincoln, LO. Heard of all those? Not LO? Okay, that doesn't surprise me. There's a bunch of others that maybe you're not familiar with, and they're really not really popular, but they do on those different networks. So what I do is I make sure that I know all about all of these and all of the others. Okay. You are who belongs to these networks, how these networks work, whether or not they are a legitimate source for your business, to engage. Okay, I hate to say it, but Pokemon Go is a social network. Truly and authentically weird, but it is a social network, and it's something that we could add to the list, right? Okay, and there's opportunities for business there as well. So, okay, so how do you do social media? Social media is done in only a handful of ways: the right way, the wrong way, and the really wrong way. Okay, so the things that you need to be concerned about are consistency, authenticity. You need to be aware of third-party tools, and then you need to have consistency. You'll notice that I said consistency twice. It doesn't make sense for you. Social media will benefit your business if you're going to post once a month, once a quarter, once a year, or just on the holidays. That's not effective social media use. Okay, for any business. I don't care what business you're in, that's not going to be an effective way of using social media. So consistency will look different for each different audience, okay? So I have a client that is in the retail space. They could post 4 or 5 times a day and not irritate their clients, okay? Now, if a lawyer did that, that would be really freaking annoying, okay? But the lawyer still needs to be posting this because of what I talked about earlier. Facebook has to give you, they don't have exposure, okay? They can charge you to get any exposure at all. But if you're consistent, incremental parts of your audience, okay? And all marketing is top of mind awareness. Okay, that's the only thing that if you're in business, you need top of mind awareness, so that when those moms are chatting, who's the best insurance agent in the Tri-Cities, and they're asking their Facebook friends, they immediately think insurance agent, right? They're going to contact, right? There's relations always happening. I see 5 or 6 of them a day. I have a lot of people that I follow, but where someone these to happen, word of mouth happens on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google+, in a Hangout. So being top of mind is really important. And social media can help you achieve that and still be the person that they met when they first came into your office. Okay? So social media skills are people skills. But social media skills are people skills. People skills are every marketer needs to have. Every business owner needs to have.